following Saturday, the Charlton squad were back at Upton Park, playing host to Jimmy Lumsden's Bristol City. Our commentator for the match is Steve Dixon.
Welcome once again to Upton Park here in East London for this afternoon's Barclays League second division fixture between Charlton Athletic and Bristol City. We'll look first at the Charlton side. Very few changes, in fact, in the Charlton team that played last week at Cambridge. In fact, the only change really is in Steve Gritt, who comes back in for Scott Minto and the substitutes role. Both Simon Webster and Carl Leaburn, who of course scored in our last home fixture here against Southend, in the starting lineup this afternoon. And of course Simon Webster became very popular with a number of fans in the Sterrises that day. He was 40-1 to score the first goal, and one or two people went off with a tidy profit from the afternoon. For Bristol City, a number of changes in the Bristol City team. They certainly had a bit of a shake-up since going out of the Cup at Nottingham Forest last week. Certainly one or two players worthy of mentioning. Gary Shelton, the City captain who's just been called into the centre circle, formerly with Sheffield Wednesday and also Oxford United, the most experienced midfield player. And of course also in the City lineup, Mark Aizlewood at number 6, a former Charlton captain and a Welsh international. The player to look out for in the visitors lineup this afternoon, that's number 10, the Polish international Dariusz Dziekanowski, who of course has just come down and signed from Celtic for the Robins. He scored on his debut against Southend, got the winner at Leicester in the FA Cup 4th round tie, and altogether is a very good buy for £250,000 from the City boss Jimmy Lumsden. Referee Singh from Wolverhampton gets us underway. It's a blustery day here this afternoon at Upton Park. I think it'll be quite difficult for the players to control, and also it looks like the pitch looks like there's quite a lot of sand in there, which could prove difficult for ball control. And there's a player, Junior Bent, who's going to be a tricky customer as well. Very quick indeed, the Bristol City right winger, getting in the first shot of the afternoon, which Bob Boulder saved easily. Now I sense Osman shaping up for a shot with his left foot here. No. And they try to work it to Edwards, but here comes Robert Lee. And now it's for Nelson. And Lee didn't leave him a lot of time there, but now Nelson's on the ball. Back to Lee. Now Lee with a little bit of space, bundled off it perhaps. Nelson gets it back to Lee, gets across towards Leaburn. Bryant gets it away. Forward from Bumstead. Leaburn trying to turn. Shelton put his own player in trouble there. Now Colin Walsh on the right foot. Off the bar, Leaburn can get there first, and over the bar. And that's a corner, but Leaburn's down. Now Walsh on the ball. Shelton gets in quickly. Here's Bent. Poor Paul. And now Robert Lee's got space on the right-hand side for Darren Pitcher. Now Pitcher making ground on the right-hand side. He's got Bumstead outside him. He's cutting inside. Left foot, the drive. And Welch got down on his left-hand post. I don't think it would have gone in. But Charlton already finding a lot of space. Darren Pitcher will take the throw. No, he won't. He'll leave it for Leaburn. And this, of course, is the cue for Simon Webster to come galloping forward into the penalty area. And Webster the target. Webster gets up, he's causing havoc. There's a great shot. And Nelson wasn't far away. An acrobatic overhead kick from Gary Nelson. I thought, in fact, that it had dipped under the bar, but it was just over. And that's another good opportunity that Charlton have managed to create in these opening 13 or 14 minutes. Twice now Charlton have gone close, and one hopes that it's only a matter of time before the home side can take the lead here at Upton Park this afternoon. Nelson poised for a run into the penalty area also. Walsh then, the chip up, looking for Webster. Webster gets in, and it's bounced loose, and Webster gets in again, and it's loose. Bumstead couldn't get there in front of Shelton, and City get it away, and now Dziekanowski to take on Steve Gatting. He needs support, the Polish international. 3 men round him, but he still managed to get the ball across, and in fact it's gone out for a corner, and Bristol City defended well there. Taken quickly, and it's with Dziekanowski. Now to Andy May, and the drive. Not a bad effort from Andy May. Bob Boulder wasn't called upon. Now here's Dziekanowski. Edwards. First time cross. Away by Webster to Robert Lee. Dispossessed. May. And now May with a drive. Well held. Well hit. And in fact well held by Bob Boulder. 32 minutes gone here at Upton Park. A match of very little sparkle, it has to be said. It's still Charlton 0, Bristol City 0. But now, can Charlton change that with their second corner of the game? Robert Lee will take. Right-footed, in-swinging. Leaburn gets up! And very close indeed. Now what's going to happen? And the goalkeeper under some pressure, and the referee chooses the easy way out, in my opinion. It's loose in midfield. Andy May, now Edwards. Again it's with May. Clattered into from Pardew. Now May looking to find Shelton. And now a chance for Junior Bent. Good save, but May will sweep it up and score. And rather carry Shelton. The Bristol City captain picked up the rebound. And Bristol City take the lead on 43 minutes. Just before half time. Into Allison. Now it's with Edwards. Allison and Scott. And now Dziekanowski. The drive coming in. Good save from Bob Boulder. Forward from Pitcher. The flick on from Leaburn. Comes as far as Edwards. Back only as far as Pitcher. Now Gorman gets the flick, Lee's in, Lee with a chance. Oh, across the face of the goal from Robert Lee, and that's Charlton's best chance of the game. So Lee with the free kick for Charlton. Left hand side, right footed, swung in, Webster the target. And now Pardew, surely off the line. Although Charlton had a fine 2-0 victory over Southend a fortnight ago here, the form at Upton Park hasn't been particularly good, certainly since about November, and very much need to get a victory here this afternoon. Walsh, the cross towards Leaburn. Leaburn gets up and down, and almost got in with Robert Lee. But now, can Colin Walsh keep it in on the far side? He can't. Leaburn got up well. The header down. Couldn't find Pardew. It just eluded Robert Lee, and Charlton just don't seem to be getting the luck in front of goal. Charlton then have a free kick on the far side of the field. Everybody barring Bob Boulder is in the Bristol City half. Gatting takes the free kick, floated in towards Webster. Pardew gets the flick on. Gorman trying to get in there. Now Leaburn was held, gets the flick on. It comes out as far as Colin Walsh. The drive is blocked. Webster gets up, gets it forward. And Charlton throwing men forward now. It's all hands to the pumps in the Bristol City defence. And Leaburn, I think, wants to throw. Indeed so. Carl Leaburn will take the throw in for Charlton. Webster the target. Webster bolts. And the referee remains unmoved, and Webster isn't happy. Here's Edwards, and Bristol City working some nice passing movements, and they've got it out to Dziekanowski. Running at Webster, past one tackle, almost past a second. Walsh brings it away for Charlton. Here's Lee. The layoff was a poor one. Lee tackling back, great pass from Robert Lee. He's kept it in, and now Charlton can break 3-on-3 with Leaburn, and now Lee. And Gorman coming near post. Gorman gets in. And cool play from Aizlewood as Leaburn tried to snap up the pieces. Downfield from hands from Bob Boulder. Gorman could get in here. Get to the cross. Leaburn will try and turn. There's the layoff. It's to Robert Lee. The chance. Only took no much time on it. It was taken off his toe by Edwards. but Charlton still have possession with Pitcher. Now Pardew just cross into the far post. It's easy for Welch, and Bristol City have got the ball out quickly to Junior Bent, and that was another gilt-edged opportunity for Charlton. And Bent is taking on Barness, but he's taken on a bit more because Steve Gatting just stepped across to sweep up and get the ball back to Bob Boulder. Walsh now looking for Leaburn down the line. Now Nelson, and now Walsh steps inside the challenge. He's gone all the way to the line, gets the ball across and headed out by Martin Scott, and Charlton have another corner. Good twisting and turning there by Colin Walsh, and again Charlton have had all the pressure in this second half. Lee with the corner, it's an in-swinger, it's cleared by Osman. Walsh could take the throw quickly. Here's Lee, and now Gatting, and now Lee, and Lee just couldn't wriggle his way through the Bristol City defence, but Charlton have another throw with Colin Walsh. Again it's quickly taken to Nelson, and now Barness could get it across. The drive from Barness, well held by Keith Welch. And we have just 15 minutes to go here at Upton Park, and Charlton are in desperate need of a spark of inspiration. They trail 1-0. Nelson gets it forward. Now Lee out to Darren Pitcher. Pitcher in a lot of space again. Can he make some ground? Pardew flicks on. Gorman with a header. Oh, it's a great save by Keith Welch. It's an excellent effort from Gorman. And with that ball for Gorman, it might yet, and Gorman fouled. Now Charlton have a free kick 25 yards out. Gorman's on the floor, and this will mean another stoppage. He's up on his feet and he'll want to get on with it. Gatting over the ball. Walsh to his right, Lee to his left. It'll be Walsh, and it's there! Colin Walsh, a fantastic goal. Charlton are level on 80 minutes, and it's Colin Walsh with his 5th of the season. A terrific free kick, and relief from the North Bank, relief in the West Stand, and I'm sure relief on the pitch as well, as Colin Walsh makes it one apiece. Webster is up there, Leaburn's up there. It's bounced for Lee. It's gone out to Gary Nelson. Now Nelson might want to go to his left-hand side. He does. He gets the crossover. Leaburn's jumping. Well held by the goalkeeper. Pitcher goes down quickly. Walsh to Lee. Good lay off to Leaburn. Now Pardew bursting through the midfield. Pardew's going all the way. It's taken a deflection, and it goes wide from Alan Pardew. Another corner for Charlton, their 7th of the afternoon. 3 minutes to go here at Upton Park, and it's all hands to the pumps for the Bristol City defence. Lee with the corner. It doesn't reach. Nelson trying to get it back in. Leaburn gets up. Nelson took a swing at it, didn't come down for him. Barness gets it forward. Lee, it's a Charlton throw, and there's still time. Nelson, now Barness gets the cross in, and now it might come for Webster. Yes, it's a goal! It's a fantastic goal from Simon Webster! It's an absolutely brilliant goal on the half volley from Simon Webster, and look at that! Look at that, what a fabulous goal. That has got to be the best goal scored by Charlton all season. From the club captain, Simon Webster, a volley from the edge of the penalty area. It gave the goalkeeper absolutely no chance whatsoever. And Charlton, I think, have won it in the dying seconds here at Upton Park. It's Charlton 2, Bristol City 1. And there's just a minute and a half to go. And that is an absolutely outstanding goal from Simon Webster. And the referee looks at his watch once more. And Charlton have won it. Charlton maintain their push for the second division playoffs, thanks to another amazing fight back against Bristol City. Colin Walsh equalising Gary Shelton's goal on 80 minutes. And then Simon Webster, and look at Simon Webster. And he's taken the applause, and well he might, because that was an absolutely stunning goal. And it was a goal that was good enough to win any game. It was certainly a goal good enough to give Charlton the 3 points here this afternoon. So as the team leave the field to a standing ovation, the final score here at Upton Park, it's Charlton Athletic 2, Bristol City 1.
After the match, skipper Simon Webster talked Steve Dixon through the goal that clinched Charlton's victory.
Well, it's quite a special goal. I mean, I don't usually get many like that. Well, I don't even get any like that. I just sort of stayed on the edge of the box. I think Mark Aizlewood got a flick header to it. It bounced once, and I just tried to let it drop and tried just to keep it on target. And luckily enough, it flew in the top corner.
You had to wait for it to come down for a long time, didn't you?
Well, I turned away. I thought it hadn't actually gone in. And then, like, obviously, I saw the crowd celebrating, so that's me.
And you celebrated as well, in style.
Yeah, it was worth celebrating like that, I think. I mean, like I say, I don't usually get too many goals, but that was a bit special, that one.
To be fair, it wasn't the best performance, but we came up with the 3 points.
No, we had a good talk about it in the change rooms. We didn't actually play as well as we have been doing. Although, if you look at it last week at Cambridge, we didn't get what we deserved. Maybe today a draw might have been a fair result, but we got all the points in the end, which is important.
It's also important that you win when you're not playing so well.
Yeah, that's been a thing that we've had all season. A lot of the time we have been playing well and we haven't been winning. Today we didn't play particularly well, but we managed to get a win.
And of course 3 points that keeps us in the run for the place in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was important. I think a point would have just kept us out of it, so the 3 points have got us right up there in it again.
And what about next week? Because we've got Millwall and Barnsley, 2 tough away games.
Yeah, we've got a tough week coming up, but hopefully we can get a few points out of that and push ourselves even further up.
The defeat by Charlton spelled the end of Jimmy Lumsden's association with Bristol City. After only 1 win in 11 league matches, Jimmy was axed by the board for failing to halt City's downward spiral into the relegation zone.